One classic forex, so you know how we do it. We simplify, decomplicate. All right, so we're going to begin our pre-market analysis this weekend. Let's dive into it. Now, the first on the list is going to be Audjpy, starting the analysis on the monthly time frame as usual. All right, let's begin. So, on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper, the mid-range, and the lower zone. What is going on the monthly time frame? Let's find out. So, you saw a monthly push all the way to the upside, which gave us a higher high, price drop down for higher low, and that push all the way to the upside, new higher high, new higher low, but price failed to continue the uptrend to the upside. Instead, what did we see? We saw a break below this one, middle zone, giving us a lower low, and we can see price went all the way up to retest as lower high, and it's now dropping all the way to a downside. So the question is, where is this sell pressure that we are currently seeing from the monthly resistance heading to? It is heading all the way to a next support level of the monthly time frame. So what are we going to do? We are going to find entries that will bring us all the way to the monthly support level of what? Audjpy. So Audjpy, let's take it further to weekly time frame. Understand what is going on here on the weekly, and know how we're managing to sell all the way to the monthly support level as well. Alright, so Audjpy, let's take it all the way to the weekly time frame for further understanding. Alright, so this is Audjpy on the weekly time frame. Let's put meaning into it. Now on the weekly time frame, we have the weekly mid-range over here. What happened on the weekly? On the weekly, we saw a push all the way to the downside, breaking below this one, monthly mid-range zone. Price went upward, an exhaustion, and we have seen a continuational push, which has been able to break below this one, weekly mid-range zone. Now, since price has been able to break below the weekly mid-range zone, where are we heading to? We are heading all the way to the next one, support level of the monthly time frame. So Audjpy, we are going to take our time, go to the daily and the 4-hour time frame, locate our entry below the weekly middle zone over here before we can find entry all the way to the next support level as well. So Audjpy, since the weekly is also moving to a downside, then let's take our time, go to daily and the 4-hour time frame to locate entry below all the way to the next monthly support level. Alright, so Audjpy, we are going to take it further to the daily time frame. Alright, so this is also Audjpy on the daily time frame. Let's put meaning into it. Now the daily, we have the daily mid-range over here. What is happening on the daily? On the daily, we can also see what a very beautiful downtrend. Price broke below, gave us a lower low, went up lower high, came down equal low, equal lower high, and we are seeing the movement all the way to a downside. So currently on the day time frame, price is on the daily what support level. Will it be able to break down to reach the next monthly resistance level as we talked about on the weekly? Let's find out as we go through the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so on the daily, since you're also seeing a downtrend, then that means that what? It is moving in the overall direction of the market. But let's go to a 4-hour time frame as I said, and look for entry to the downside on this spread. Alright, so this is the 4-hour time frame of Audjpy, and Audjpy, this is exactly how we're going to pick our entry. Let's explain. Now, if you look closer at the 4-hour time frame, price also moving in a downtrend after it broke below what? This level of sensitivity. It gave us a lower low, a lower high. You see what a new lower low being created. If price gives us one another lower high, then I'm going to pick our entry and then sell all the way to a downside. Now, if we're able to locate entry over here at the retest of this one, support level as resistance, then what are we going to do? We are going to put TP1 on the daily support level. So TP1 will be on daily support level. Why are we putting TP1 on the daily support level? Because once price gets to TP1 on the daily support level, it can see enough buy pressure to reverse the market all the way to the upside. Okay, so once we TP1, we move stop loss to entry, we hold to reach our final target as well. So that's also going to be for what? Audjpy. And I remember, entry is always on candle confirmation, be it a bearish engulfing, significant pin bar, or evening star, before we manage to sell from here all the way to the downside. So that's also for GBP or Audjpy, sorry. Let's go to the next one on the list. Alright, so the next one on the list is going to be XAUUSD or gold. Now gold, we are going to begin from what? The weekly time frame. Let's put meaning into it. We have the weekly upper, the mid-range, and the lower zone. We saw push the upside, higher high. Price give us an exhaustion, higher low. And we are seeing the continuation of push going to do what? Give us a new higher high. So if you look closely at the weekly time frame, since price going all the way to create a new higher high, then what are we going to do? We are going to find entry to capitalize on that movement before it completes on the resistance level. Now, how are we going to be able to locate entry from here to the resistance level of the weekly as high? Let's take it all the way to daily time frame and then put meaning into the daily chart as well. Alright, so let's go to daily. Okay, so we also have gold over here on daily time frame. Daily upper, daily lower zone. What has happened on gold on the daily? On the daily time frame gold, we have seen an uptrend. Why? You got price made a push all the way up, higher high, higher low, higher high again, or equal high, low, and then we've seen what? A push all the way to the upside again. Now the question is, will price be able to break above this resistance level to continuously move the market to the resistance level above over here? Yes. Why? Because now we are seeing what? Some pin bars over here, which are all indication that what? There are more buyers here trying to push the market all the way to the upside. So let's go to what the 4 time frame, find out what the 4 time frame is also doing over here, and how we're going to be managing to pick our entry to the next resistance level of the weekly as what? As high. Alright, let's go. Alright, so this is good on the 4 time. Let's explain. Now the 4 time we have our 4 hour mid-range zone over here. What is price doing on the 4 hour? On the 4 time frame, we can see a push the upside, higher low, equal high, low, and then buyers have come in again, pushing the market all the way to the upside. So if buyers are able to continuously push price all the way to the upside by breaking above the daily resistance level, then what is it going to create? It's going to create what? A higher high, then drop off a higher low before an entry from here all the way to the upside. So this is our full and complete analysis on good. Now remember, last week on our pre-market analysis, I told you guys to pick an entry over here on candle confirmation, and that is exactly what has happened on what good. So good, we are in a buy over here, and then we are going to add another buy if price is above the daily resistance retest, and then we go all the way to the upside. So if you're able to take this one trade last week, let me know in the comment section. All right, let's continue. Let's continue with the next pair on the list as well. Let's go to the next one on the list. All right, so the next pair on the list is Usdchf. Let's put meaning into it. Now this one, the monthly time, you have the monthly upper, the mid-range, and the lower zone. Let's put meaning into it. If you look closely at the entire structure, price is what? Moving in a downtrend now. But let's explain. So you saw what? A push the downside, we give us a lower low. We saw lower high. A new lower low was formed. Equal lower high, equal low, equal lower high. Where should price go again? It should move all the way to a downside. So if you look closely at the monthly time frame, there's more sell pressure on the monthly resistance level. Why? Because anytime price makes contact, it sees sell pressure to a downside. So first made contact, we saw what? Evening star, it dropped. We saw what? Bearish engulfing candle close on the second touch, it dropped. And we are seeing what? Bearish engulfing candle close again on the third touch, which will also be able to push the market all the way to a downside. So Usdchf, I'm anticipating more selling pressure from this resistance level to the downside. So if price coming down, then how are we going to be able to pick sales to a downside? Let's take it all the way to a weekly time for more understanding. So you're going to take it to a weekly, understand what price is doing on a weekly, and how you're going to be managing to sell all the way to a downside on this pair. So Usdchf, let's take it all the way to a weekly time frame for further understanding. Alright, so this is Usdchf on the weekly time. Let's put meaning into it. We have the weekly upper and the weekly lower zone over here. So now if you look at the weekly time frame, price is moving an uptrend. You see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, equal high, and then price has dropped all the way to a downside. Now remember, we're looking for an entry to sell. So if price is what? Moving an uptrend, can we sell now? No. So when can we start selling? We start selling when price breaks below this what? Weekly upper zone to the downside. So immediately we see a break below this what? Weekly upper zone, then entry will come in from below all the way to a next support level over here. How sure are we that price will be able to break below this what? Resistance level or support level here on the weekly? Let's find out. Now if you look closely at the weekly time frame, as I said earlier, also on the monthly time frame, there's more sell pressure on this resistance level, and the price has even given us what? The double top currently over here, indicating that what? We are dropping all the way down. So your double top is what? It's a sign of what? Reversal. We're also seeing strong sell pressure pushing the market further down. So if the double top or the sell pressure that we're currently seeing over here manages to what? To continue and break below, the entries will come in to the next support level. Alright, let's take it all the way to daily time and also understand the daily structure before the 4 time for entry as well. Alright, onto the daily. Alright, so this is the daily time frame of Usdchf. Let's put meaning into it. Now if you look closely at the daily time frame, when price first made contact on this what? Support level on the daily, it saw buy pressure to the upside. But on the second contact, it couldn't saw buy pressure continuously to the upside. Instead, as it was going, sellers came in and push price further down. So this tells you that what? Buyers have lost what? Momentum on this support level and sellers are almost taking control. So we're expecting what? This sell pressure to continue break below retest so that we can sell all the way to the weekly support level. Let me take you all the way to a 4 time frame and show you how I'm going to pick my entry on Usdchf to the weekly support level below. Alright, let's go. Alright, so this is the 4-hour time frame of Usdchf. Let's put meaning into it. Now Usdchf on the 4-hour time frame, let's talk about push and exhaustion cycle. So price made a push over here on the 4-hour. It went up on exhaustion, lower high, and has dropped all the way down. So we're expecting this drop to break below this previous lower low to give us for the new lower low, a new lower high, and we'll pick our entry at the completion of the lower high to the next weekly support level. So this is our full and complete technical analysis on Usdchf. Let's take it finally to the last pair on the list, which is going to be Gbpusd, of course. All right, let's go. All right, so this is our last pair on the list, which is Gbpusd. Let's dive into it. Now Gbpusd on the monthly time frame, we have the monthly upper, the mid range, and the lowers. What has priced down on the monthly? It has broken below the monthly middle zone to give us for the lower low. After low, what happens? Lower high before price sells all the way to the downside. Now, since price has not completed the lower high on the monthly time, we're going to capitalize on that movement before it completes as what retest or as lower high on the middle zone. How are we going to be able to find buying opportunities to buy to the middle zone? Let's find out as we go through the various time frames together. So Gbpusd, let's take it all the way to weekly time frame for more understanding. Alright, so this is Gbpusd on the 4-hour time frame. No. Alright, so this is Gbpusd on the weekly time frame. Let's explain. On the weekly, we have the weekly mid-range zone. What has price done on the weekly? Price has been able to break what? Above the weekly what? Mid-range, which was supposed to push the market to a downside within this what? Downtrend. But since sellers could not push the market from this resistance to a downside, buyers have come in and they've broken about the weekly what? Resistance level. Now, since price has been able or buyers have been able to break about the weekly resistance, then it tells us that indeed we are going for the monthly retest as lower high. How are we going to be able to find opportunities from here to the upside? Let's take it again to daily time frame for more understanding. All right, let's go to daily. All right, so this is also the daily time frame of Gbpusd. Let's explain. Now, in the daily time frame, we've seen that price has been able to break above the resistance level. All right, made a push, but after making the push, it couldn't come back what? Retest, even after giving us what? A candle confirmation as a sign. So you saw this what? Reversal candle, but still price couldn't give us what? A daily retest before moving to the upside. So this tells us that what? There's more buy pressure in the market over here, and the buyers are going to continue to push all the way to the upside. So you can clearly see that even after this what? Evening star, there's what? A strong bullish candle which has closed above the evening star, indicating that there's more buyers pushing the market all the way to the upside. So Gbpusd, we are going to find entry somewhere here on the 4-hour time frame to buy all the way to the next weekly or the next monthly resistance as the monthly retest or as the monthly lower high. All right, let's go all the way to a 4-hour and then prepare for the entry to the upside. All right, so this is Gbpusd on the 4-hour time frame. Let's take our time and explain. We have the full H upper zone, the mid range, and the lower zone. What has priced down on the 4-hour? It has been able to break above these equal highs for the 4-hour time frame with a push the upside, giving us a higher high. After higher high, we have seen a higher low. After higher low, what do? We buy on candle confirmation all the way to the upside. What are the candle confirmations? They are the bullish and engulfing candle close, the significant pin bar, all the morning stuff before we buy all the way to the upside on Gbpusd. What will potentially make this setup invalid? Now this setup will become invalid if we don't see candle confirmation. So if we don't see candle confirmation and we only see sell pressure, then this setup will become what? Invalid for entry, because we know that there's not enough buy pressure here to push the market all the way to the upside. So that's also what Gbpusd. If you love what I'm doing over here, if you love my videos, if you love my content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit on the bell notification, and also don't forget to join my free signals group. The link is in the description. Thank you all for joining in. Stay classy and treat us guys. Peace.